Google it. Ian Halperin cannot call in today, unfortunately. He usually calls once a week, but he cannot call in today. So instead, we're going to have this guy, Rocco, calling in. Rocco Lourdes?
Yes.
Rocco Lourdes will be calling in instead of Ian Halperin today. Unfortunately, we don't get Ian this week. We get Rocco Lourdes.
Oh, okay. All right.
And he's going to be talking to somebody that swears that big stars are using, like, dating sites to get, like, you know, real mates because they're sick of the Hollywood scene. And this person... This person is saying, I don't know if it's true, that Jennifer Aniston uses this service.
Oh boy,
because she's had it with all the men in Hollywood, and now she just wants a regular Joe.
Oh, good luck.
So this guy Rocco Lourdes will be calling in today, and we're going to conference him in with this woman Amber.
All right,
that sets up big stars with regular people.
Well, looking forward to that.
So we got this Rocco guy calling in. Is this Rocco? Let me say hi to Rocco. Rocco.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. Thank you so much. I'm glad. You know, I'm a very shy guy, and I really need your help to get me the right woman, and I feel I could do it with your help. Thank you so much.
No problem, Rocco. So we're going to have you on the phone with an agency that helps, match people up?
Yeah, well, you know, my dream is to date a celebrity, and this woman, she has all these celebrities, and I think I'm very shy. But if you could help me, I have lots of money. I give her all my money, but I need to date a celebrity.
Yeah. All right. So I think we got Amber on the line as well, and Amber's going to help you get a date, Rocco.
Yeah, Amber.
Hold on. Let me get Amber on the line here. All right, let's say hi to Amber. Welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm great. How are you this morning?
Well, could you? I know all about you, but could you explain to the people that are listening to our show what you do?
Okay. Well, I am the co-owner of a company called Kelleher International, and it's actually my mother, Jill Kelleher, that founded us 24 years ago. And we are a matchmaking firm. We're actually the largest matchmaking firm in the country. So we're in New York, in the tri-state area. We're all over the country as well as overseas, and we work for people that are usually pretty busy, very particular, want to get married. No, it's not a dating service, so this is like an executive search firm when you really are ready to find the one.
Great. And do you have a specialty? Do you focus on celebrities or anything like that, or what's...
Well, we've been working with celebrities for a long time. My background's in the film and entertainment business, so when I opened up our Los Angeles office in the 90s, I was already working with a lot of people in the business. So celebrities and also people in the industry, the entertainment business, so they might be a producer, maybe not, you know, well, of course, A-list actors, we're known for that, but we also work with the biggest producers in film and in music and in tech and all of that, so they're celebrities in their own fields.
Okay. Well, with that said, we got Rocco on the line. Rocco?
Hi, Rocco.
Wait, Amber, you know Rocco?
I've spoken to him before, yes.
Yes. Rocco?
Yeah, Amber, nice, thank you so much. Look, I have money, you know, I own a trash company in the New York area. I have lots of money. I'm very shy. I want to meet somebody who is maybe famous. I heard maybe you have, like, Denise Richards. Is Denise Richards with you?
Well, Rocco, you know, I'm definitely not going to be able to reveal who my clients are, but we do have Hollywood stars. And are you in the sanitation business, I like to say, rather than the trash business? I actually have a couple clients in the sanitation business, so I know it's quite a lucrative industry you're in there.
Yeah, help me out. I'm very shy. I don't have a lot of confidence. And, you know, I don't know how to flirt. It's not really my milk and butter. But what I need really is I have money. I want to meet somebody who's very, very sensual, very smart. Could you put me in touch? How do I do this?
Okay, well, first of all, if you're shy, that's fine because, we're the go-between. I'm going to go out and we would personally meet and interview everybody that we have in mind for you. Okay, so you don't have to worry about blind dates. You're going to be matched with them because of who you are. And obviously I appreciate that you have money, but you really do have to pass our interview process regardless of how much money you have. So, why don't... you're certainly invited to come out and meet with me.
How soon can we do this? Because I'm very shy. I need to do this soon. When could we meet, and how soon will I go out on the dates?
Well, as soon as you want to fly out and meet with me, I'd be more than happy to sit down. It takes about an hour or two. I need to know who you are, and of course we talk about who it is that you're looking for, whether it's an A-list celebrity. It really depends on if it's a match, Rocco, because obviously if somebody that I have, they have to be equally as interested in you because it is matchmaking. So as soon as you come out, I'm not going to reveal who my clients are, but if you pass my interview process,
give me a couple of names. Give me a couple of names because I want to meet with you on Friday, and I want to go out next week. But give me a couple of names, please.
Well, a couple of names of who I would introduce you to, or a couple of names that we've been credited in the press for having?
Give me some names, please. If
you go to our website at Kelleher International, you'll see everyone from David Spade to Jennifer Aniston to Denise Richards to Hoda Kotb to Paula Abdul. We're credited in the press for having a tremendous amount of people, but that doesn't mean necessarily they're going to meet you.
Have you met Paula Abdul?
I know Paula, yes, I do. I think Paula's great.
And do you think Jennifer Aniston that I'm her type?
I don't know if you're her type, but I also don't comment on Jennifer. There's a few people that have been credited in the press that I really have no comment for, and she's one of them.
Could we meet tomorrow? I fly out tomorrow. We start next week.
Rocco, as soon as you fly out, I'll be more than happy to sit down with you. I would love to learn more about you. You are definitely sound like an interesting character.
And how much money do I have to bring?
Well, our fees range. So, they're totally across the board. They start at $15,000 and they go on up to six figures. We're in Stockholm, we're in London, we're across the country. It just depends on how wide of a net you want me to cast, how many people you want to meet. Again, it's not a dating
I don't mind. I have no one in my life. I don't mind spending money, but I need results.
Okay, well, we're good at results.
And Rocco, you really want a famous person, right?
Yes, I need to go out. It's my dream.
Well, you have to. You can't say the trash business. The sanitation business is fine, but you're not going to get an A-list actor to go out with you if you describe your business.
And what do you mean by go out, Amber? Is this? Is there some of that hanky panky going on?
Did Jimmy fart or is it the call?
For dinner.
Oh, okay.
It's
Something stinks.
Drinks perhaps before dinner. Obviously, you talk on the phone beforehand.
Yeah.
But the people really trust us because we really vet. We personally meet. We vet. We screen everybody. The whole point is so that they don't waste their time. I've got rock and roll stars that are on tour that really truly want to meet someone. If they wanted to go on a date, they could date one of their groupies, but instead they're going to have a cup of tea with somebody that actually has an intellect that they can have a conversation.
Amber, I have a question for you.
Sure.
This is what's the difference between, say, a $15,000 payment and say six figures, $100,000? What is it? The level of people, or is it?
It's completely how we work for you. $15,000 would be like a tri-state local membership. Let's say you are a woman and you work for a company right there in Manhattan, and the guy's an author or owns a publishing company. It would be a perfect match because you're both in Manhattan. But if Rocco, for example, he says he really wants to meet somebody, he's got all this money. He might want to work with you directly as an elite client. That's a six-figure. It's all the offices nationwide as well as overseas.
Bring
There's
back
just
Steve
no
the Whistler for some excitement.
Yeah.
But also, now if but what if you don't make a lot of money?
If you don't make a lot of money and you still want to be part of the group, then we screen you. It's usually not in person until we're ready to actually match you. But if you're a woman listening to the show or a man listening and you're like, well, I don't have that kind of cash, but I'm really serious, you just submit yourself on the internet. And we have over 10,000 files, and so, of course, we're not working for 10,000 people.
And this isn't prostitution, right, Amber? It sounds very suspicious.
The opposite.
Very
If
suspicious.
somebody wants to do that, they can pay $19 on Match.com and be married. With me, I'm going to know everything about them, and it's not worth the money and the time and the effort.
Amber, what about? I need to learn how to flirt. And what? And tell me, the men. What
Well, if you meet the
do
right
you
woman, you're
have
not going to need to learn how to flirt. It's just going to be natural.
Someone told me the owner of the Boston Red Sox is a client. Is that true?
Again, I'm not going to reveal who my clients are, but that did come out in page 6. That did come out in page 6.
Oh, it did.
And what
Out in page 6.
What do those liars say?
Actually, don't call them liars. This is page 6.
Yeah, trust me, they're fucking liars. So what did those fucking liars say?
The owner of the Boston Red Sox was spotted with the producer of Oprah, and everyone knows that I'm close with both of them, and that would probably be a match that I would put together. That's a perfect example of the caliber of people.
Right.
I mean, here, these people don't need anybody to help them date, but yet they probably wouldn't meet without somebody like myself being able to facilitate a match between a businesswoman in Chicago and somebody that's back and forth from LA to Boston. I mean, that's what it's all about. These are the people that are the highest in their field, and they want to meet somebody outside of their circle. An A-list actress isn't going to meet an entrepreneur unless somehow, some way, somebody's going to introduce them. But are
they lonely, Amber? The celebrities, are they lonely?
Of course, everybody is if you're not in love. Unless you really, truly aren't in the right state of mind to meet someone, because I believe that being alone is fine.
Yeah, Rocco, I got to put you on hold for 1 second. We got a guy named Paul on the line. Hold on, Rocco, please. Amber, stay there, please. This guy has a very good question. Paul Hargis. Hi, Paul.
Hi, is this Amber?
Yes, hi, Paul.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great.
I'm known as Uncle Paul. I have kind of a children's show I do. And I've been looking to meet someone to date for a while, but I'm 57 years young.
Okay, I like that.
And I want to meet somebody to go out with,
Are you looking for a relationship or just someone to go out with?
I think a relationship because I really have had a lot of misunderstandings and things of that nature. So I would like to have like a special someone, but I don't know how to go about doing it because the police keep coming.
The police keep coming.
But no, what do I have to do to meet? What's that?
What is it that you're doing that is drawing the police attention?
Oh, I don't know. It's just a whole persecution thing. So do you hook up people from different, like, religious backgrounds and age groups, things of that nature?
Of course, matchmaking always looks at religion. We look at background, education, how old you are. We also look at criminal behavior.
57 years.
Hey, Amber, I think what Paul's getting at, he's looking for a younger date.
Someone a little younger.
You know how the older gentlemen like younger women?
Women in my age group.
I've heard of that.
Okay.
I've heard of that. Well, Paul, perhaps maybe you could try some...
Oh, God, I didn't get finished explaining.
Oh, I'm sorry. Please finish.
Somebody in my age group doesn't understand me. I'm 57 years young. I want somebody who's much younger, who's youthful, has a fun outlook on life. But I feel that everybody I meet's a bunch of old ladies.
Well,
I don't like women to be that old. They don't understand fun.
Okay, well, I'm sorry about that.
What's that? Why are you
women,
laughing at me?
Well, I think that there's plenty of women that are chronologically more mature, but emotionally they're still kids. And I think that you just need somebody to help you find them.
I like that because I like to go out and have fun and go to the park and roll a ball and do things of that nature. I'm not done saying nothing.
Okay, you can go ahead and finish.
I just want somebody who's youthful.
Got it.
And it's very hard to find because nobody understands.
Well, I think there'd be plenty of people that understand. I have an entrepreneur who's in his 60s, and one of the things that he does on his spare time is he flies his jets to the different roller coasters.
He plays for the Jets?
Does he what?
He plays for the New York Jets?
No, he flies his jets to all the different parks around the country and goes on all the roller coasters.
I don't fly no planes. My wife died in a fire.
From a plane?
We were estranged.
How
There was a big
ago?
insurance settlement. What's that?
How long ago?
2 weeks. We were
Amber.
estranged for a while.
Yeah.
We were separated
Are you gonna
for
rescue me?
long.
No, I don't know why you're laughing. This is real. That's why we put Paul on the line. He lost his wife 2 weeks ago.
But we were separated for 5 or 6 years.
Okay, before she passed away in the fire?
The fire happened a while ago. She passed away about 2 weeks ago. But the fire happened about, I'd say 3 months ago, maybe 3.5 months.
And the fire had something to do with the plane?
No, what are you talking about? That's the other man.
That's the other man.
You're humiliating me.
I see. Okay, well, Paul, would you like to ask me a specific question that maybe I can help you answer? Are you looking to have somebody help you find this elusive woman?
Huh?
Would you like help finding this elusive woman?
Yeah, a girl.
Okay, and where do you live?
What's that?
Where do you live?
I live in Nantucket.
In Nantucket? Okay. Well, I'm sure that I could give you a phone number off the air if you'd like, and we could perhaps set up a personal meeting.
Could you get me somebody who will... because the law says that people shouldn't be together at certain ages. I don't agree.
Well, my women that are young they've got it pretty much together. They have their careers, and they're not really looking for...
Careers?
Anybody to take care of them financially.
You have any students?
No, I don't work with students. Most of the women start around 25, 26 on up.
Oh, that's
sometimes they're younger, but they're going to be looking for men that are probably within...
I can't hear you. You keep talking over me. That's way too old. I'm not kidding.
No, I believe you, but that's why I think perhaps maybe you should try online dating, because you can use...
I tried the chat rooms. Half the times it's not even the people they say they are.
Yeah, I know. That's the problem. There's a lot of misrepresentation.
God damn FBI.
Well, what would you like me to do, Paul?
Huh?
What would you like me to do for you?
Find me somebody who's compatible, who likes an older gentleman.
Well, one of the things that you could do is send me some pictures of some of the women that you've dated in the past.
Every time I do that, I get in trouble.
Well, I might not be the right service for you, but I'd like to help you out.
Did you give somebody a phone number? I don't mean to interrupt your calls, but I've really been struggling being single for all these years. What?
I have an easy number for you to remember.
What's the number?
It's 1-800.
Okay.
401.
Hold on, I'm getting a pen.
It's what?
I'm getting a pen.
You might not need one. It's pretty easy.
Oh, 1-800 what?
401-MATCH.
Okay.
401-MATCH.
The area code's 401?
No, that's the prefix. The area code is 800. It's an 800 line.
Right.
And then it's 401-MATCH, like a 401k or a 4-1 match, but there's an O in the middle. So 1-800
or a 4, like 4 years old, and then a 0 years old, and then a 1 year old.
Yeah, 3 up to 5. It might be hitting your limit there.
That was not really appropriate.
I'm sorry.
All right, well, I guess so.
And you can call me during the week or after the show if you'd like, and we can start with getting to know more about you.
Yeah, sometimes you want someone to step in, but the host just kind of leave you swinging.
Well, I hope that I can help
I wish
you
that
out.
one wasn't glued to Pal Talk.
Well, don't we all, Bo? What are you going to do? All right, Paul.
Thanks, Paul.
Yeah, there's Uncle Paul, everyone, and Amber. Yeah, that's a real deal going on with that Uncle Paul.
Oh,
very
absolutely.
frustrated. Rocco.
Yeah.
We're gonna, I guess, let you go unless you got something else.
No, I go on the date.
Okay, excellent. Well, why don't we do this? Listen, I put you to the challenge, Rocco. You say you're shy. I'm sure after learning about you and you going through the interview process, how about if I introduce you with 2 or 3 women, and then you can just let me know what you think?
I'm paranoid.
Well, I think once you learn who it is that we have, what they're all about, I think it's going to be a lot easier for you. Most people say it doesn't feel like a first or second date. It almost feels like they already know the person before they even meet them.
All right. Well, thank you, Rocco.
Yeah, this part is like the end of the roller coaster ride.
All right. And Amber, thank you so much. That was...
Well, yeah, you guys, it's great to be on your show. I appreciate
fantastic.
it. And maybe Rocco can report back what he thinks about his matches.
Sure.
Thanks for that exclusive.
All right.
You're welcome. All right, have a great day, you guys.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Hey, this is strange. We just got rid of Amber, and I think... Ian?
Hey, guys. How you doing today?
What's up, man? How are you?
Yeah.
It's early in the morning here, man. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, you just woke up?
No, I've been up since 4.
Sounds like you're a little tired right now.
I'm working on a new book, and I got deadlines and a film, and everything's cool, man.
Well, we had some guy, Rocco, on the phone.
Man, that's great way to get to Jennifer Aniston.
Why you say that?
Well, apparently if she really is a client, you know, I think Opie should sign up and really smell the coffee.
Yeah, you do, huh? So what? You could date Jennifer Aniston?
I guess so, man. I guess cash scream. Look, the bottom line here is they're all bored of celebrities. I can't blame them. Celebrities are airheads. We all know that. And it sounds to me as if celebrities, they want to meet people who are more solid. So you want Hollywood looks, but with a Harvard brain.
Right.
And they're willing to pay for it. Look, you know, cash screams, man. Like, I don't pay for any of this stuff.
Steve says, I wish he'd wake up and smell
I have women right now
from the inside.
Windows, man. Women are trying to get to me all the time.
He's killing.
You know, Jill Nicolini. Anthony and I have something in common for life.
Women, Jill Nicolini, pussy. Google it.
With all due respect.
With all due respect.
I'm taking my leftovers.
All right, listen now, Ian. What do you got on John Mayer?
Please.
I didn't think we were going to talk to you today, but why don't we do this?
Yeah, look, seriously, John Mayer, he gives an interview to Playboy.
Yeah.
He claims that blacks love him, and then he uses the N-word. I mean, you know, the bottom line here is John Mayer's a thief, because I'm telling you from a musician standpoint.
You're a musician, too?
Yeah, I'm a world-class saxophone.
Google it.
I've toured the world.
Doing what?
Saxophone.
The world and elsewhere.
I could blow Mayer under the table in a heartbeat.
Blow Mayer.
Okay, I can blow Mayer under the table.
Wow,
you know,
that was
Mayer,
a little too close for comfort there, Ian.
He's trying to be John Lee Hooker, Jimi Hendrix, none of the above.
Right.
Then he has the audacity to use the N-word. I'm calling on your show today for a blacklist of John Mayer's music.
Wow.
I think we should...
I think we can get that done, huh?
I think this guy... You know, I've never bought a Mayer record. Have you bought one of his records?
No, I listen to him here and there, though. They're pretty good. They play pretty good.
Seriously, dude. Have you ever made love to John Mayer's music?
No, Ian.
I never fucked to any music.
Yeah. It's usually...
You know,
iced tea, usually.
John Mayer is a has-been. He's trying to get more publicity by going into Playboy, using the N-word. He says that he's like one of the only musicians who can hang with the Hood, with Snoop Dogg, with all these rappers. He's just, his career's over. People are tired of John Mayer. The second Aniston dumped him, it was all over.
Is it true that Aniston dumped him? Because I think it looked like he might have moved on from her.
That's what he spun that. I'm telling you right now, Aniston dumped him in a heartbeat. She just used him to go to the Oscars, and then it was over.
But Mayer, hold on. You guys say you can't say Mayer's career's done. He's on the cover of Rolling Stone. And I don't think he maybe he shouldn't have said nigger in an interview. It's not the smartest thing to say.
Well, what was the context?
It was somebody had said, and again, I don't know exactly. Someone had said to him, you kind of have how does it feel to have, was it a ghetto pass?
Hood pass.
A hood pass.
Yeah.
Meaning that black artists like him.
Okay.
And he was saying something like, well, they might as well, what did he say? They might as well call it a nigger pass. But he wasn't being like, I don't like blacks. He was.
Yeah. But Norton, let me tell you something.
But Norton, Google it.
I've done my homework on Mayer. I know this guy inside out. Listen, there's a Pakistani-born guy who calls Mayer, quote unquote, a racist and an accidental racist, and because Mayer called him Kabul. This was in December 2009.
Called who Kabul? He
called this Pakistani-born guy Kumail. He called him Kabul, and then he said he looked like a brown guy but sounded like a white guy.
Here's the thing.
And this guy,
hold on.
He calls Mayer a racist and an accidental racist.
Honestly,
John Mayer is a racist.
He's not. I know the guy. Ian, I'm telling you.
Know about racism, man.
I know the guy.
Google it. You're white.
And I know I'm white,
Yeah,
but
you're white,
I also know John fairly well. And you know he does stand up. Like he has that mentality. Him making fun of a guy, saying he looks like a brown guy and sounds like a white guy. I mean, there's a lot of times Mayer says things that most musicians probably wouldn't say, but he also gets up on stage, and when he performed comedy, he did a pretty rough act. That's kind of his mentality. It doesn't make him a racist.
And he hangs out with fellow comics down at the Comedy Cellar, so he's picking up on that vibe.
Yeah, you have to understand that,
and
too.
And that vibe is where everyone just attacks each other.
Everyone's pretty brutal. Nobody really holds back when they're comedians.
Yeah.
And that's who John hangs with. It's mostly comics.
If it was Imus using the N-word in Playboy, if it was Opie using the N-word in Playboy,
wrong guy.
If it was even, Joan Rivers, if it was even Barbara Walters using the N-word, they'd be toast. They would never work again.
Do you understand that?
So we're going to let John Mayer get away with this? This is an insult to all the...
What are you, a communist? Yes! Everyone should be able to use the N-word. I don't give a shit.
What are you, one of these fucking self-hating white liberal douchebags? What are you, Ian?
You guys got it wrong. Listen, racism is like cancer. You don't know when you have it. And I with all due respect, I love you guys, but I'm calling for a boycott of Mayer's, all his products today.
It's silly. I know John, and to be honest with you, he was a racist. I'd tell you that. Here's the bottom line. I know the guy. I see him at the Comedy Cellar. I see who he hangs with, who's in his close circle. And it's not a bunch of white people. It's a very mixed group. And I see the way he interacts with comedians. And he's being funny and he's being, maybe he says things he shouldn't say, but I guarantee you a big part of that is the influence of just hanging with comics and the way we don't pull punches with each other.
Norton, with all due respect, look, it's like O.J. Simpson. Everyone loves O.J. I've hung with O.J. He's the greatest guy. O.J. Simpson's a murderer. John Mayer's a racist. These guys do not deserve any time of day, and it's time everyone wakes up.
You're out of your fucking mind.
Let me ask you a question. How come you're not calling for a boycott? I mean, John Mayer, again, a guy who said nigger in the context not of I don't like, it wasn't saying that. That's not what he was saying. So to say he's a racist is just kind of purposefully inflammatory. It's almost...
Is that like saying Jesse Jackson when he says Jaime's Jesse Jackson?
How about this? Great example. Great example. No one saw it. He said it to Milton Coleman, a journalist, and he said it at a breakfast, and Coleman fucking ratted him out. A black journalist, Milton Coleman. He kind of looks like a fat Lou Gossett Jr. That's when Jesse Jackson said, Jaime Town, and you want to go there? And it didn't hurt Jesse Jackson's career. He is still a very popular speaker. He is still quoted on the news. But how about when Jesse Jackson was on Fox, and he was talking about Obama, and he said, I'd like to rip his balls off. He's talking down to niggas. And how about he said that, and guys like Sharpton came out and said, hey, that's not the Jesse we know. And nobody vilified him for it. Mm-hmm. So this punishment for the N-word is bullshit, and it's arbitrary, and it all depends. Hold on. It all depends. It all depends on what side of the fence you're standing on.
Hooker, from Jimi Hendrix, from the Muddy Waters band. This guy's a thief.
But you can't
be in jail for his music.
Ian, you can't allow your dislike of John Mayer's music to actually come out and call the guy a racist.
Supposedly John Mayer's whole band is black, by the way.
Big saxophone around the world.
Yeah.
I played everywhere from Cape Town to London to Princeton.
Ian,
so is he.
I'll tell you one thing, from a musician standpoint, and you know this, Norton, when a comedian comes on and they don't have chops, your BS detector's high because you're a good comedian. Well, I can play music, man. This guy is stealing. He's faking the funk. He's no James Brown. He's no Jimi Hendrix. This guy isn't even Lee Garrett. And I'm telling you right now, this guy should be boycotted.
All right, Ian.
Should never put out.
All right, Ian, listen to me.
Just ignore him.
Ian, listen to me. You're all talk, though. You got that saxophone near you?
No, I don't have it here.
Conveniently, you don't have a saxophone nearby.
You know,
where are you right now? In your house?
I'm not going to tell you where I am, man. I go undercover.
Undercover, that's it. Yeah.
Well, you better prove your musical abilities right now, sir.
Let me tell you something. My idols were John Coltrane, Charlie Parker.
Well, what could you give us? Can you give us a little something?
For the room.
What could you do right now to prove that you're a good musician?
Ask me anything.
We want you to do something. Can you play spoons? What could you do? What do you got?
What do you want me? You want me to listen? Time is the essence of life. Time is the essence tonight. Amid visions, light along December night. Hipster pants, magical mystery prince that dance. Oh my! See, that's my.
I wrote that. Now, Ian, here, you talk about John Mayer being a racist. Here's what I think is a racist.
Yes.
It is somebody that holds black and whites to different sets of standards when it comes to punishment for saying certain things. That, to me, is elitist and condescending and paternalistically racist. When you hold blacks to a different set of speech standards than you hold whites, that is parental. And that, to me, is very, very racist.
Norton, let me tell you something.
Norton.
All due respect, you're talking from a Caucasian pigmentation.
Oh, well,
What
so
I'm
are you.
telling you right now, get
So are you.
Reverend Al Sharpton on the line and ask him if this is acceptable. John Mayer using the
What does Al Sharpton know?
Al Sharpton's take
What
on
does
this, and I
Sharpton know
want
about
Al
that?
Sharpton
Ian.
right now in front of Sirius Radio, mobilizing everybody and
Oh,
getting
my
them to
God.
put up signs and boycott John Mayer.
Ian, you have no idea.
I want John Mayer blacklisted.
I'd love Sharpton to be in here. I'd like to ask some other questions first. Before I got to John Mayer, I'd like to cover the shit on Tawana Brawley and who paid Stephen Pagonis' family and a lot of other things that I'd like to do.
Mason and Maddox, two attorneys that were disbarred.
Yes, his forgiveness of Jesse Jackson saying nigger, but not Don Imus doing a joke. His forgiveness of Harry Reid saying that Barack Obama didn't talk with a Negro dialect and yet crucifying Trent Lott. Like, I'd kind of like to hash that stuff out with Sharpton first.
Betty Shabazz right now is turning over in her grave with these comments by John Mayer.
I don't think Betty Shabazz cares what John Mayer said.
Yeah.
Betty Shabazz was at least married to a very, very legitimate civil rights leader. She wasn't married to some headline-grabbing whore who just harped on people's speech. Malcolm X was a real
Ian?
guy. I don't think Betty Shabazz would have cared about the ramblings of a musician.
Yeah, Ian, you're way out of line on this one.
Yeah.
Son. Way out of line. And you don't have any music talent because you can't prove it on the phone.
No.
I think racism is like cancer. Again, you don't know when you have it. With all
Ian,
due respect,
all right, you heard that, Ian.
You do know when you have it.
Coffee here, using the N-word.
All right,
Any
okay.
African-American activist, it's unacceptable. Ask any African-American person breathing in this country.
How about rappers?
They will not accept it. The rappers, well, hey, you know.
Wait.
The rappers, they deserve their due too. I mean,
No. How about punishment? How about them being boycotted for using the N-word?
Yeah.
Well, look, the bottom line is when you're from the hood, I agree. You could use certain words, but when you're a bit outside, you got to show respect.
Okay, so do you hold? So you hold rappers
and tin.
You don't fuck their women.
Yeah.
You know, you don't
All right,
drink their
Ian.
wine. You don't steal their booze, and you don't break into their bank account. And that's the bottom line.
All right, so you hold blacks to a lower set of speech standards than you hold whites.
All right,
That's fine.
Hold on. You know,
Racist.
I might try to help you out a little bit because this is very interesting or how would you say interesting, Ian?
Interesting.
Yeah, very good. Fabio in Oceanside. Fabio.
Fabio.
Hey, guys. You're right. Mayor is a ripoff because My Body is in Wonderland sounds just like Muddy Waters.
Which Muddy Waters song? I know a little Muddy Waters.
Any of them.
You know, Pine Top Perkins is a personal friend of mine.
Who?
The legendary Pine Top Perkins. I was performing in Austin, Texas. Pine Top Perkins in '94 came out to my gig, and I hung with him at B.B. King's in New York. Pine Top Perkins will tell you right now, using the N-word from a punk like John Mayer, a guy who has no music.
The fuck is Pine Tar Perkins?
Never fuck a chick to John Mayer's music. I'll tell you right now. I'll fuck to Muddy Waters. I'll fuck to Hendrix. I'll fuck.
I'd never. Well, hold on. How about?
ain't playing Mayer?
Isn't All Along the Watchtower Bob Dylan song?
Oh shit!
What if the other guy doesn't like that music?
Did he write Hey Joe? Is Hendrix
stealing? Hendrix ain't a thief.
I'm not saying he's a thief.
He's just paying respect to the great Bob Dylan and acknowledging Dylan. Mayer, he comes on as if he's invented the guitar. He never pays homage to his predecessors.
Do you think that Zeppelin are thieves? How come you're not attacking Led Zeppelin?
Him too.
How come you're not attacking Led Zeppelin?
Well, hey, Jimmy Page, look, he's a fake. I have no respect for Jimmy Page. I'll blow Page under the table any day of the week.
Yeah?
Well, you're all talk.
That.
You can't even prove that you're a
Look,
musician.
dude, I'll come in with my band one day.
Well, who's that guy Perkins that you're friends with?
I'll sell more. When I play a show, I sell 100 CDs minimum.
100 CDs.
Mayor, if he plays next to me, he's selling 2 CDs
Ian,
maximum.
Ian,
and it's only
all right,
white supremacists.
all right, Ian. Can you do us a favor? Can you call back maybe tomorrow with your saxophone and give us a little something? Because I don't.
I'm on tour now. I don't have my sax.
So
with me.
fucking buy a cheap one and get something done.
Yeah, borrow one.
Phone is $4,000.
All right, you can afford it. You got some.
I'm a bit. I have the Jewish in me. I'm tight.
Now, Rocco. I mean, Ian.
My family's from the Holocaust.
Ian,
They hid in a cave for 7 years. I ain't partying with my cash too quickly.
Ian, so all right, so you're not a musician.
You know,
I think we can accept
John
that.
wanted to get my money for Haiti.
Yeah.
And look, again, if Wyclef John would have gone up in that earthquake, I'd be playing sax.
I want to ask you about Brad and Angelina now. They're suing that tabloid overseas in London, I guess?
Yeah,
for the bullshit rumor that they're breaking up. Are you a little nervous because you're all about these two breaking up?
Well, I said 12 to 15 months, and I'll tell you one thing. I know the reporter very well who wrote the story. His name's James Desborough.
Yeah.
And he's one of the finest reporters I've ever met. And anything that Desborough says, I've never seen him get egg on his face. And let's see how this plays out. You could sue anyone for anything. They're just trying to quiet down the storm. It's all smoke and mirrors. Let's see the end result at the end of the day.
All right, so we got to wait a while.
Yeah, that's all. I reserve judgment on this.
All right,
you still got to go in front of a magistrate and argue this out.
Now, Charlie Sheen, one of his cars ends up over the cliff there. You got anything on that?
Well, that morning I have no idea where Jim Norton was because
Jim Norton
took that car and I don't know, man. A Mercedes Norton. What do you drive, Norton?
I drive a BMW X6. In the spirit of a true gentleman, yet a younger man combined. I should have on fingerless gloves and an ascot because I'm all things together.
What's the best car to pick up chicks in today? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
A hearse.
I think you're right, but I think Sheen might have orchestrated this whole thing for some crazy reason. And, that's just my BS detector going off here because Sheen, all these things just don't add up. Every day it seems to be something else happening. He gets arrested. Now he says he's going into rehab with his...
How do you calibrate that BS detector with everything coming out of your mouth?
And the bottom line is, I think it's just getting too fishy. And
so you're saying
he got judgment on this one. I think it's going to play out a bit, and we're going to find out some details.
You know what it is, Ian? It's like my good friend John Mayer says. I'm just waiting on the world to change.
Yeah, Mayer, he stole all his lyrics. He stole all his riffs.
I don't believe that.
No, we don't believe
absolutely, he's a thief.
Although he doesn't call our show anymore, I don't believe it.
I don't care. I still like John a lot.
I care. I wish he would call our show.
If he'd be alive, he'd be suing Mayer for plagiarism.
All right, and you're saying right here on our show, Charlie Sheen possibly stole his own car or had his own car stolen.
It just doesn't
because of your BS detector.
Charlie Sheen, he's a compulsive liar. We all know that.
Really?
He's a compulsive drug addict. I think he's a pathological liar.
Really?
This man is a basket case. Him too. I have no idea why they're paying him so much money to be on TV all the time. He marries a woman who was pretty much giving it out for free on the corner of Hollywood and Vine. I mean, something's up.
What year is this?
I mean, who hasn't?
Hollywood and Vine.
What was it giving a love potion number 9?
Yes.
Hey, Ian, we got one.
23 Skidoo.
Ian, we got one of those ends on the line. He wants to talk to you. Jay.
Hey, Ian, man, what gives you the right to tell me as a black man I can't say nigga? Huh?
Okay, listen, don't put words into my mouth, brother. Okay? And listen, take a back seat right now. Because you haven't hung with the great Stokely Carmichael. You haven't hung with H. Brown. You haven't hung with the great Harry Edwards, Nelson Mandela.
Nelson Mandela? You hung out with Nelson Mandela?
He actually got him arrested.
20 years ago today, he was freed,
20 years ago today, and Winnie Mandela is marching the same walk when they got out of that prison.
Oh, yeah? She wasn't too much of a treat, that woman.
Wait, I want to hear Jay. He's losing his mind.
Hold on.
I want to hear Jay. He's losing his mind.
Jay?
Motherfucker, the only thing I hear this Canadian doing is dropping famous names of black people. That's it. I don't hear him actually speaking up for anything else. Sir? Don't put words in my mouth as a black man. If I want to call Anthony a racist fuck with plug hair, I can.
Look, let me tell you something. I'm dating a hot white chick right now. I'm going to give you a night with her if you behave. So let me ask you.
Oh, damn, what a racist.
I'm sorry, Martha. If I behave, I'll give me a white girl. Fuck you.
When was the last time you had white pussy, dude? You sound so fucking frustrated. That's the bottom line. The interracial sex is the key here. And we all need to fuck different people from different backgrounds.
Like our listener for this call.
Has never fucked a white woman.
Fucking Kevin from Connecticut goes, you've never hung out with Blind Melon Chitlin.
I want Al Sharpton to call in today and let me know if the N-word's acceptable.
Yeah, you get him.
We'd love him to call.
You get him on the phone.
He's a racist fuck too.
Yeah. Maybe Rocco can get him.
The great Al Sharpton, because I'm going to put in a message to Sharpton today. I want a demonstration about Mayor in front of the Playboy office. I want Playboy to get the message. Hugh Hefner, man. Why does he have only white women working in those bunny suits? How many black women has he had?
Bunny
suits.
He
once paid LaToya Jackson $8 million.
Yeah.
You know, a one-shot deal. But I've been to the Playboy Mansion. I haven't seen anything darker than myself in that house.
Hey, Ian, when's the last time Playboy been really relevant to a magazine as a skin mag anyway?
Yeah, Ian.
Yeah.
And it's his house. He can invite over whoever the fuck he wants.
Right. Absolutely. Maybe he got tired of little rabbit ears being stolen.
I don't see you with black broads, Ian.
Yeah.
Hugh Hefner's afraid of people's hands.
I don't see you with black broads.
Yeah, where are you with the black broads?
Who in this studio right now has had sex with a black woman?
I'm raising my hands and feet.
What about Anthony? I know Anthony always...
No.
It was one of my...
I like white women. I like white girls. With nice alabaster skin. Alabaster skin!
You've never gone down?
No, why the hell am I going to do that? I don't find them attractive. Sorry. That's just my personal taste.
All right, listen. We got Don in Jersey. Everybody wants in. Don, go ahead. Make it fast, because we got a lot of people that want Ian bad.
Hey, man, the guy's the most famous musician since the history of the fucking world. Where's his CDs? Where's his fucking Facebook, YouTube, anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ian.
We want to see some videos.
I'll come in with my band, and I'm going to quiet you guys all. You have no fucking idea.
Well, fucking get a saxophone. I want to hear what you could do.
You'll be very shocked. You're going to turn over.
Oh, really?
Have you ever played music, dude? Who am I talking to here? Have you ever played more than a shoebox?
I've been in fucking bands my whole life, motherfucker.
Yeah, sure you have.
Oh, yeah?
He's never been in a band.
Yeah,
I've been in bands my whole life.
All right, let me go to Peter in Massachusetts. Peter, you're on with Ian Halperin, a.k.a. Rocco.
Tom Perkins was a fucking junkie, and he sucks. He can't even play the fucking piano. And you fucking suck, you white-hating fucking Jew bag.
Hey, listen, man. Let me tell you something right now. The state of Israel is about to descend on your house for saying that. You know one thing. I'm telling you right now. Watch what you say in New York about Jews, because Jews, you know, there's a lot of Jews
what is
roaming
a Jew
around.
Bag? I don't get it.
They take offense to this. They protect me.
Yeah. All right. Well, a lot of anger out there. Birdman, what's up?
What's going on?
Hey.
Who the fuck are you anyway? Who are you? Oh, do you play the meat flute?
Yeah, you play the skin flute every night. Let me tell you something, brother. Let me tell you something.
Joke.
And listen to me.
Yeah, you're the thief, Ian.
You just stole his joke, Ian.
Stealing his joke. He's stealing his joke.
Yeah.
Hey, me and Mayor, we're both thieves.
Yeah?
Huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you and him, Jim Mayer.
What do you play, brother?
Nothing. Myself.
Nothing? What do you do in life?
Whack off. That's what you do, isn't it? Have you ever wondered why you even know who you are?
He sounds like Red.
I'm bored because I don't even know who you are.
Oh, yeah? When was the last time you got laid?
A long time ago. I'm married.
Oh, yeah?
He sounds like Jackie Mason and Red. Come on.
You know, did you I hope you don't have much douchebag.
With this douchebag.
Yeah. All right, well...
You're not making many friends or people that agree with you, Ian.
Al Sharpton loves me today.
Al Sharpton does not even know you.
He doesn't know you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to send you a photo of me and Al Sharpton.
I got one of me and Al, too. I'll Twitter
it. You want me to send it to you right now?
I do.
Yeah, go ahead.
Send the picture of you and Al Sharpton.
The real Jim Norton at gmail.com.
And what were you doing?
Hold on, folks. Let me get on my computer.
Apologizing.
Wait, let me get on my computer. Are you home, Ian?
Dude, I can't tell you where I am.
Get your fucking saxophone and play us something.
Hold on a second. You say I've never met Al Sharpton.
Yep.
The great Al Sharpton. Slick Willie loves him.
Where did you, what was the circumstance of meeting?
You made a statement that I've never met.
All right, now I'm saying what was the circumstance?
He finally can prove something.
Yeah.
He finally hit on something he can prove. He's all excited.
Good. Oh, God.
I have never met Al Sharpton. And what's that email address, Mr. Norton?
The real Jim Norton at gmail.com.
All right, hold on a second here. I'm sending it right now.
Well, I met the guy who stabbed him. What do you think about...
Hold on, gentlemen.
He's a big fan of mine, Michael. He's a good boy.
Hold on, here you go. I've never met Al Sharpton.
Here it is.
You said it.
And give me this again, the real...
Oh, my God.
Jim Norton at gmail.com. And if you're a woman with a big clit, feel free to send that as well.
Here you go, brother. Check your email.
Okay, I can't right now because I'm on the radio.
Right now, my brother.
Hold on. It takes a minute to go through. Gmail is very slow sometimes. I don't know why you're screaming at me. I'm a sweet boy.
Right now, check my...
We're waiting for it to come in, Ian.
I want to hear a machine gun at Norton Street right now. Do you have a machine gun effect? And start dancing, dude.
Hold on. I'm turning my Gmail on. It takes a minute. I'm on my iPhone.
Let's say hi to Russ in Kansas City as we wait for the email there, Ian. Russ, what do you got?
Man, it's amazing. You got a fucking reporter who's got short-term memory. But here's what I want to know. How do you keep having this fucking snooty-ass cocksucker Canadian, and he's done everything, and pretty soon he's going to find Amelia Earhart? What kind of bullshit is this?
I fucked with Amelia Earhart. Google it.
Google it.
Mile High Club. I was fucking her, and the plane petered out. I jumped out with a parachute. She died.
Oh, you got this snooty anti-American.
I want you to come up to Canada. Who is this on the phone? I want you to come up to Canada. I'll put you in the woods, and let's see if you could find your way out.
What kind of challenge is that? I'd use GPS. You know, the satellites that America put up so everyone could use them? You know, the satellites America put up so all the world could use GPS? I would just use that. Proud American. Stupid Canadian.
Jimmy, what do you got?
The picture's very slow down on me.
Mad at me. You get my leftovers, dude.
You think I give a flying fuck
Language.
who you've said you fucked?
Language.
Show me that picture.
You got it?
No, it's very slow.
Dude, what type of internet line does Sirius have there? I mean,
No, it's on my iPhone. I see a picture of Sharpton, but I can't see who's with him.
So far, we can't see if it's you.
Oh yeah, I hear you now.
I can't see who that is.
Give me another.
I don't see it either.
We don't see it either.
It's a guy with a white tie.
There you go.
I can't verify that's you.
And look who's below me. Look who I'm with below. In the next photo.
It looks like a picture of Dice and Jesse Jackson. But so what? Dude, I have a picture with Sharpton.
Yeah. Well, hold on. You guys made a statement. I want an apology right now, or I might sue because you said I never met Sharpton.
I never said you never met Sharpton.
Yeah, we didn't.
Well, you insinuated.
No one said that. You said, you met Sharpton. What are you doing?
Listen to the show every time I'm on.
I don't believe that you're a good musician. That's all. That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
You said you didn't believe I was with Sharpton.
I didn't say...
If you apologize to John Mayer, we'll apologize to you.
Yeah, let's do that.
I want an apology.
Only if you apologize to John.
I will not apologize to blatant racists.
Blatant.
Why?
Blatant racist.
Well, that's what Sharpton is.
It's acceptable to use the N-word. I think people should boycott Mayor, boycott Playboy.
Ian, you got everyone excited today. Could you at least apologize for something today?
Yeah.
For something.
You insulted John on a personal level.
You
That's
apologize
not nice.
for something, and if the apology... Hold on, if the apology is...
I apologize for calling Jesse Jackass, because I actually don't mind Jesse Jackson.
Yeah.
That's not the apology I was looking for.
Yeah, no, that's too easy.
Yeah. You should apologize to John.
Yeah.
Look, put Mayor and I on a stage any day of the week, you'll forget the name John Mayer. I'm telling you now.
Well, even if they liked you more, they still remember his name. It's easy to remember.
You think you wouldn't get booed and have stuff thrown at you on a stage that you shared with John Mayer?
I can deal. Mayer's a fake. He's a phony. I've played with the great Pine Top Perkins. I've played with the top musicians from South
Wait, name
Africa.
some of these musicians that you've played with.
Yeah, who's Pine Hat Perkins?
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck is
Pine
that?
Top Perkins?
Who the hell is he?
His keyboard player.
All right, what else? Who else?
He's still gigging. He's 96 years old. He does 150 gigs a year.
That's racist. Oh, gigs.
Gigs.
How do you spell that?
Ian, that's the only musician you know.
Dude, I'm not going to flip my deck here. I'll shut you up when I come in and play. You guys are going to...
All right, when is the big showdown coming? When are you coming in with your saxophone?
Well, I got to finish up some business here, but I'll be there in the next few weeks. I'll bring in a little quartet with me.
All right, let's do that.
We'll entertain Norton. Make sure you have a chick there, Norton, because when I play steamy sax, man, I don't want you hitting on me.
Google it.
The whole time we've been talking, I've been cutting spoiled meat farts.
Oh, they're so bad.
I just thought that was Jennifer Aniston's pussy. I didn't know the difference. Right, Ian? Right, Ian?
And Aniston,
all right.
I'm going to find out. I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
All right, good. All right. Ian, it's always a pleasure, I think.
Yes.
Peace out, bro.
See you, man.
All right, Ian Halperin.